Have you ever wondered what is beyond the solar system? Allah created day and night, the sun, planets, and its orbit. All the planets orbit the sun. We have to be grateful because Allah gave us the perfect universe. Let's start our lesson by saying Basmalah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Beyond the solar system, there are billions more stars in the universe. One of them is the sun. Sun is the nearest star to us. Besides the sun, there are some galaxies, maybe asteroids, meteors, UFO, and the other space things. Okay, let's continue to the next. Galaxy. What is galaxy? Galaxy is stars gathered in large group. A galaxy is a collection of star systems such as the solar system, gas, and dust. Here are the picture, the shape of galaxies. There is elliptical, circular, and the other shape. Galaxies that we know usually just know about Andromeda and Milky Way. That's right? Okay, next. Move to our galaxy. Do you know what the name? Yes, the name is Milky Way. The shape of Milky Way is bird spiral, and Milky Way can see in some place in our Earth by naked eye. We don't have to use telescope, but we can see by naked eye. Here are the picture. Let's move to the scientists who explored the solar system and stars. In about 85 until 165, Claudius Ptolemy developed a model to predict the movement of the sun, moon, planets, and stars. Maybe you know about the revolution or rotation. Ptolemy is scientist that found that. Next, Omar Khayyam. Omar Khayyam is Muslim scientist. We have to proud about this. Omar Khayyam calculate accurately the number of days in a year. You know, 1 year is how many days? Yes, at least 365 days. Next, Nicolaus Copernicus. Nicolaus Copernicus developed the sun as a centered model of the solar system where the planets move around the sun in circular orbits. Next, Galileo Galilei. Maybe you familiar with this name. He designed and made his own telescope. He observed sunspots on the sun, craters, and mountains on the moon, four of Jupiter's moon, Saturn's rings, and the phases of Venus, among others. Next, Johannes Kepler. Kepler developed 3 laws regarding the orbits of planets. One of them states that the planets' orbits around the sun are oval and not circular. What do we use to do the explore space? Since ancient times, we have been observing space objects with our naked eye. But our sense of sight is limited, so with the invention of telescope and binoculars, we are able to see much farther and clearer. Do you know the natural satellite? Yes. The answer is moon. But do you know the artificial satellite? The artificial satellites are launched into space to observe and study the Earth and space. The first artificial satellite was launched in 1957. The first satellite was launched is Sputnik 1. Next artificial satellite and the biggest satellite is the Hubble Space Telescope. This one is orbiting the Earth. and it's helped us make many observations and discoveries about space, such as distant planets, moons, stars, and galaxies. It has also helped astronomers to find out how old the universe is. Who wants to be astronaut or scientist? In 1998, the International Space Station was launched into space to orbit the Earth. Astronauts and scientists from various countries take turns to live and work there. They use space station as a base to carry out research and experiments on space and other science. Who knows what is this? Yes, this one is space probes. The environment in space is very harsh and the other planets and moons are very far away. So scientists send space probes like camera, computers, and robots to explore the place that we cannot reach. Here are one example of the robots. The name is rovers. Rovers are robotic vehicles that explore the surface of planet. Do you know what is this? Of course you know, this one is rocket. Rockets are used to launch artificial satellite, space probes, and human into space. Okay, it's enough. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.